days around.
Hello and welcome to the Tottenham America channel. Today we will be rating every player's performance from Tottenham Hotspur's 1-0 loss at Turf Moor against Burnley in the Premier League. Before we get started with the ratings, please be sure to smash the subscribe button, hit the like button if you enjoy our content. We're just 37 away from 500, so please help us hit that big number, just half of 1,000. But without further ado, let's get into the player ratings, starting with Hugo Lloris.
I'm going to give Hugo Lloris a solid 7.
I'd give him a 6.5 from what I saw. By the way, all my ratings will be from the second half only because I did not see the first half.
Lloris did well. Not the best distribution, but he did well in all other aspects. Especially that save, Alfred Rodriguez's header was crucial.
Couldn't do anything about the goal. That was just a brilliantly placed header from Ben Mee. But all in all, he didn't have that much to do. Moving into the defense, starting with Ben Davies. I'm going to give him a 6.5.
For Ben Davies, I'm giving him a 6.75.
He was okay.
He was pretty solid. Pretty solid all around.
I didn't see much of him in the second half.
He was flawless. Made no mistakes pretty much.
But didn't
really do much at all.
That's what I was going to say. We didn't see much of him in all honesty. And, he wasn't really prominent. He did make one mistake at the end where he tried to pass forward and just got intercepted and Burnley broke. But I don't think that really resulted in anything. Moving on to our next center back, Eric Dyer.
Eric Dyer, I'm going to give him a 7.5.
I'm going to give him a 7.25. I thought Dyer was our best center back today, by far. Most solid. Did try to drive up a couple times, just like Romero, but to no avail. Nothing happened with that. And, just a pretty decent performance from Eric Dyer, who has looked back in form under Conte. Moving on to our last center back, Christian Romero. I'm going to give him a 6.75.
For Christian Romero, I'm going to give him a 7.25. He was great. He was absolutely brilliant throughout the game. But the only thing that's keeping me from putting in something way higher
is the goal. Yeah,
where
he should have done a lot better.
He didn't have the desire to want to get to that ball.
Could not get over Ben Mee.
And at the beginning, you see when they started moving, he lost his man a bit.
Yeah, and he wasn't goal side, if you saw that.
Yeah, he was a goal side.
He kind of lost it and didn't get goal side of Ben Mee, and that was, I think, where Ben Mee won the battle between the two. Moving into our midfielders, starting with right wing back Emerson Royal. I'm going to give him a 6.
For Emerson, I'm going to give him a 6 as well.
Second half, he was shocking.
Not great.
He deserved to be substituted off in the 65th minute.
Emerson was good defensive, made no mistakes defensive, but in the attack where he had so many chances, he just could not get his feet sorted out. He couldn't get it out of his feet whenever he wanted to pass, put in a long cross or regular cross, and his decision making is really poor sometimes.
It was second half.
There was this one point where I think it was Hojbjerg who passed him, and he literally just let it go right through his legs.
Emerson defending against Burnley this way, I think putting in a good defensive shift is not that hard. It all matters about how you attack. And today, our wing backs were pretty useless in attacking. Especially our right wing backs. Yeah. Which, if we had played Reguilon, and I know you
saw after we put Kulusevski at right wing back, he was getting involved way more.
And even then, I know a lot of Spurs fans will not like this, but Matt Doherty dropped a very good performance at Manchester City when he came on, and
need him to start.
Probably could have done great today. I think he's our better of our two right backs.
For Burnley, putting in those crosses, definitely.
Yeah, he really should have been there ahead of Mr. Royal. Moving on to our left wing back, Ryan Sessegnon. I'm going to give him a 6.5.
For me, it's also a 6.5.
Better than Emerson. Definitely.
Speaking of Reguilon, we really need him back.
Yeah, he's on the bench today. was on the bench, but
just
he's
back
not ready
from
for
COVID,
that.
so.
Definitely better Sessegnon than Emerson.
Yeah.
The better wing back. At least tried to attack.
Pretty well in attack. He got those passes through. He just couldn't get the crosses, and he couldn't get sorted out of his feet. Kind of like Emerson, but he was better. Didn't do that as often.
Yet again, it was a case of his confidence just kind of letting him down, because every time he tried to drive forward... He would have been
so great if he had more confidence.
He just looked unbelievably unsure. And
his decision making.
Yeah, I feel like that's happened a lot with Ryan Sessegnon.
There's a couple clearances he had that was very poor. He literally hit him straight up into the air.
Moving on to our center midfielders, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg.
For Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, I'm going to give him a 7.5.
7, and I'm going to give him a 6.75. He was best midfielder out there today.
Definitely.
I only saw the second half, so I couldn't judge him compared to Tan Kerr. But he was definitely our better center back today.
Definitely.
Center midfielder. Better center midfielder
Center
today.
back.
Looked much more solid than any of our other ones. Made some solid passes, always looked to get forward. Good tackles. Didn't really give away any meaningful fouls, unlike Winks. Didn't do too badly today. Moving on to Tan Kerr. I'm not going to rate him because he was... I didn't watch the first half, but you are?
Tan Kerr, I'm going to give him a 6.5. What I saw of him, he didn't really make any mistakes. He was good passing-wise. But it's just a matter of fact, I only started watching from the 30th minute. I only got to see 15 minutes of him play. So, I don't know if he did better stuff like earlier on. But yeah, he looked pretty solid when I was watching him. And I don't know if he got a knock or something.
I think he got a knock.
He probably did.
He slipped on the turf and got a really bad ankle injury or something like that.
Maybe rolled his
ankle
ankle.
In the first half, yeah. So I think that's why he came off. But yeah, I didn't see him at all. Moving into the attack, starting with Dejan Kulusevski. I'm going to give him a 7.
I'm going to give Dejan Kulusevski a 7 as well.
He was probably one of our most inspiring players in the second half, attacking-wise. He was the one who wanted to attack the most. Curled a shot just wide of the post right before Ben Mee scored.
He looked good, especially today.
Yeah, did look good today.
He's been, he was more unsure and hesitant against Man City and the other two games.
Yeah, but today he looked much actually, Man
better.
City, he wasn't bad.
Man City was better,
hesitant.
but you could really see him blending in with the team.
Yeah, every match he's been
today.
better and better. So he's going to be, I think, a big player for us in the coming future. Moving on to our other winger, Hyung Min. I'm going to give him a 7.
I'm going to give Hyung Min a 7.5.
I didn't see much of him in the second half.
He was great. Especially, 1 minute in the first minute in the second half, he made the starting run. He literally passed everyone, but then he earned a foul from a tackle. And I don't know how, I forget who, but I don't know how they didn't get a yellow card for it. I forget who it was, but I don't get how they didn't get a yellow card. But Son was great. He made some brilliant runs, good passing. The only part where I think he wasn't as great is when he had the ball, and then maybe once or twice, the first time was very obvious. Kane was making a clear run, and he didn't pass to him.
Yeah.
So, that's the only thing.
That happened once or twice in the second half as well.
That was in the second half.
Okay.
No, it was in the first half.
Not many incredible moments from Son in the second half, in my opinion. I don't think I saw him a lot more defensively, in all honesty, than offensively. But we're going to move on to our last player in the starting 11, which is Harry Kane, the striker. I'm going to give him a 7.25.
I'm going to give him a 6.75.
He was our best attacking player today in the second half, I'd say.
I'd say Son is better, but Kane was wanting to get stuff done.
Hit the crossbar early in the second half with that header.
He was great with his physicality to get that header away.
Because
except his passing today was just off target. It's one thing.
Yeah, off target than it more off target than it.
I mean, well, it wasn't. It's not like it was bad, but it's not like usual.
Yeah,
for him to have like
usual.
a meh passing day, you know.
And he took very few shots. He took actually, Tottenham had like 0 shots in the first.
What did we have? Like
we had 12 total shots, 0 big chances.
Burnley had more shots than us.
We had 2 on target. 2. That is shocking.
Back. Was that Davies?
Davies
and who was it?
I have no idea what other shot would be on target. Harry Kane, that was actually off target. Oh, Bergwijn?
Yeah, Bergwijn.
That right-footed one at the end of the match? Yeah, probably that one. But yeah, our attacking game was just way, way off. Moving into the substitutes, we're going to start with Harry Winks. I'm going to give him a 6.25. 6.5.
For me, I'm going to also give him a 6.5.
As usual, he brought energy. He brought a little bit of more attackingness. But he is just so mistake-ridden. He just has so many mistakes.
He does not look comfortable with the ball.
Never looks comfortable.
And sometimes he holds on to the ball too much.
Way too long, yeah.
He wasn't bad. He wasn't bad.
He wasn't as bad as he usually
didn't make
is.
those oh my god, mistakes in defense.
Yeah, he did. But he did.
He made some good balls into the box.
Yeah. And lastly, on the team was Lucas Moura. I'm going to give him a 6.
6 as well for me.
Should have hit the target with that volley. That was our chance to get back into the game. That was our chance.
Too much flight on it. Too much flight on it.
Way too much.
Gotta let it drop a little bit. Or take it on the half volley.
Yeah. But
make it easier for yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
He should have put that away somewhat. Or at least got that on target and forced a save out of Pope. Because he had time, he had space. No one was closing him down. So I think that was the perfect opportunity.
Could have waited.
Yeah. But that is it for our player ratings. If you enjoyed, make sure you smash the subscribe button. Hit the like button if you enjoy our content. Comment down below what your thoughts on the game were. And until next time.
Come on, you